Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Good.
Bob, what can you offer us that other candidates cannot?
I have over 20 years experience in sales. I also have 8 years of corporate training and experience, and have been in sales for a large portion of my life. I am very easy to get along with. I set goals and achieve goals, and like to be able to partake in team atmosphere, working better with the team, and therefore creating better results.
Excellent. And do you have any other additional strengths?
I have had extensive customer satisfaction and training for dealing with one-on-one with customers. In my previous job, as you can relate, that I had to do a lot of that, so therefore that is a big asset. And I find that once you get to know the people that you're dealing with, it's a lot easier to work with them, and you're able to get better results.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. And how successful have you been so far?
I've managed to run up a lot of successes in my previous job. I was one of 20 that was chosen to create a new department, and in the 8 years that I worked on this project, I built a team up to 30 with a team of 4 in-house, and then created a complete in-house video production facility and studio.
Wow.
And created over 30 training videos, created a multitude of revenue commercials. And
that's an impressive track record.
In that respect, and it's, no matter what you're looking at, you're still in sales, because every time you came up against a situation, you had to sell somebody on the idea.
Yeah.
So no matter what you're doing, you're consistently in the sales market in whichever industry that you're in.
No, you're absolutely correct. And Bob, what are your limitations, your biggest mistakes? And that's provided you have some.
Well, with me, I'm impatient. I get impatient when I don't see people working basically at the same speed I do. I tend to like to have things rolling in a direction, so that we're all working as a team. You know where you're going. And when you sort of meet up some people that are a little bit, let's say, lazy, or don't really have the same drive that you do,
yes.
That's where my impatience comes in, and I usually have to make a point of directing them in the right direction, which I want them to go.
Okay. And how long would it take you to make a meaningful contribution to our firm?
Well, without knowing directly what the product is in the industry that you're in, it's hard to tell. But I have found that it usually takes you anywhere between, let's say, 3 to 4 months to see if you've introduced new policies and procedures where everybody is comfortable with them, and then they start to spread your message, and therefore bring in the product and the sales and the titles and goals that you have set for them.
Okay. And can you give me a situation in which you had to work under pressure or meet a deadline?
Pressure in my previous position was the constant word. It was more of a reactive position than a proactive, so therefore we were always under pressure to create, to solve and find solutions, in cases being when schedules totally changed, and you had to basically within an hour recreate a completely new schedule to keep everybody entertained.
Yes, and so you're well accustomed to deadlines.
Yes, and also when we were putting in a new build ship, you would also be on a deadline, because there was a date for the ship to sail, and set the itinerary, and also the location of where you may be, and get everything ready for the people when they came on board, when the guests came on board, so that they didn't know that the ship was just built.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Finally, Bob, when would you be able to start?
I would be able to start within 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's just a matter of sorting out.
Some personal things.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Bob. Bob, thank you for your time, and best of luck to you in your search.
Thank you very much.